Welcome to the demo of Update 2040 Summarize Supplier Registration Attachments with Generative AI in Procurement Supplier Model. Generative AI is used to summarize attachments added to a supplier registration request. Approvers of a supplier registration request use the approval notification to review details such as contact information, addresses, etc., captured by a potential supplier. The request also includes supporting documents added as attachments by the supplier. Some examples of these documents could be insurance certificates, ISO certificates, W8 or W9 forms, and annual reports. Opening every individual attachment to verify its content as part of the review and approval process is time consuming. Providing automated summaries of attachments makes the review process more efficient, given the approvers now no longer need to drill down into individual attachments. This expedited review helps improve the registration approval cycle times. This is a sample attachment and the AI generated summary that the approver would see on the approval notification. The document represents a certificate issued to the supplier Pennypack Systems, confirming the supplier has implemented a quality management system that meets a specific ISO standard. It has other key details such as the registration number, date of certification, and the issuing authority. All of these details are included in the summary provided to the approver so that the approver does not need to drill down into the attachment to review its content. This demo shows you how the feature improves approval cycle time of the supplier onboarding process by providing AI generated summaries of attachments added to a registration request. I'm starting on the first stop, which is the company details stop of the registration request, as a potential supplier who will submit the request on behalf of my company. I have captured all details except the attachments. So here I add the first attachment, which is a compliance certificate issued to my company. Next, I add the second attachment, which is an ISO certificate issued to my company. Other information such as the contacts, addresses, business classifications, bank accounts, and products and services have been already captured. It is evident that there is a lot of detail for approvers to review before approving the request. I'm going to click on the products and services link as that is the last stop from where I can submit the registration request. I'm now on the products and services stop. I'm clicking the submit button, which will submit the registration request and send it to the approver. Now I log in as an approver, navigate to the work list, and open the registration approval notification for the request just submitted. There is a new section attachment summaries that appears just above the existing attachments table and shows auto-generated summaries generated by AI for both the attachments. They contain key details that identify the document supplier as attached, who the document has been issued to, and the issuing authority. For example, in case of the compliance certificate, it includes details of the person who signed the certificate and the date on which it was signed. In case of the ISO certificate, it includes the ISO standard the supplier's quality management system adheres to and the date until which the certificate is valid. The approver no longer needs to open individual attachments to review their content, as these summaries generated by AI will help him expedite the review and approval process. This concludes the demo. Thank you for watching.